We're heading off pretty soon. We're just waiting for the Ascension ready up. And they have gotten in the hive, so we might have it ready up. And there we go. Oh, I forgot to turn off my Steam messages. Awesome.
Professionalism.
Yep. Okay, round 2. No, round 3. Oh shit.
Professionalism.
Professionalism, guys. That's it. So server room start for Ascension, round 3, Quactus and Ascension. Guys, ignore the scoreboard. I can't actually change that because I don't have NS2WC admin for the mod. But it is it's 1-1. Quactus and Ascension. And first engagement here in Hub, MF gets taken out by Mulk. And a really quick early pressure here from Natalie and Sups, going straight to platform. See that the res node isn't there.
3 very low skulks are gonna...
Intric and Scatter get taken up by Nosku, and Jekt gets taken up by Mulk in South Tunnel. So a lot of the aliens are dead. MF will take out Natalie though. Looks like...
Not too much loss there though, so...
Yeah.
They have sort of slowed down obs being captured. They weren't going to drop platform with that early pressure, so overall... Not too much to say from that first engagement.
MF here in North Tunnels with Mulk in Hub trying to route block a little bit.
We will see Mulk and Zup's group up here.
Oh, here we go.
It's that early lurk again.
That is an early lurk. So guys, Jekt has early lurked, and if you... so what they do, I think, is they rush Biomass 2 off the start, and they drop a T-res lurk as soon as they can. And that still gives them enough res to drop the platform RT.
And Intric getting a nice ambush in obs and getting down to Natalie. And again, we do see Quactus going Arms Lab first and Armor 1 first, and nothing to defend their base. And that would have been scouted when those initial skull packs sort of prodded into base there.
MF and Jekt, nice job in repair room. They do take out the Kappa there. So Quactus really haven't gotten past their naturals right now, trying to cap ET and repair room. And neither team has really lost an extractor yet, with Intric trying to get that extractor in observation. However, Jekt almost gets pinched there.
Has to be very careful there.
Scatter taking out Natalie.
And Zups will be going in the left side of the map. They're finally getting sort of into the center of the map again, but that's what that early lurk is for, giving them that early map control, so it's good to see that's been put to good use at this point.
And we have a tunnel up from warehouse to mezzanine.
It's something Ascension do like to do, super assist those res nodes, make it just extra hard for those sort of res nodes a bit further out to be taken down too easily.
It just means that you have to shoot the harvester instead of the gorge tunnel.
That's it.
Now the whole Ascension team is here in mezzanine. We've got 3 Quactus Marines. Zups, Kisus moving into mezzanine. It's just very hard to engage. They're split up. They do take out Slayer and Intric. Mulk gets taken out. Natalie takes out Scatter.
A lot of meds going down, so they're definitely investing heavily into this push, sending 3-4.
And Bonage will get taken out as well.
Looks like the Marines and those meds have come out on top here, so a big win for the Marines at this point. That tunnel is going to go down.
And these three Marines going to take out that Crag and Gorge Tunnel in mezzanine and then retreat, it looks like. No, they're going to just snipe that Harvester. And Ascension moving down into Hub with the lurk, MF, Bonage, and Jekt.
And Scatter's lurk now up.
Oh, yes. So they do have the double lurk.
Aliens again hitting base now. Still 2 up in mezzanine. But 3 easily getting cleared there by the 4 Marines in base.
Taking out Intric and MF. Scatter taking down the 2 Marines in Hub. So nice job by those lurks in Hub responding to that. However, Quactus have not lost a res node yet. No, they have, but they have been on 5 nodes for about 2 minutes. So Ascension really needs to do something about these extractors. However, Ascension are not in a bad spot for res either, with mezzanine, platform, warehouse, and ore being sisted right now.
Got to keep in mind that was their 4th RT that they lost, so it's not really too much of a big deal from the alien perspective. Still holding warehouse, platform, and server.
And it looks like we'll see some platform pressure up in the north from Sups and Keezus. Jacked scouting that out.
Some good split pressure here in the mezzanine and warehouse, so this is what you need to do as Marines, and it's what we weren't seeing from Ascension on those Veil games.
So they probably will get this Gorge Tunnel out just because the entire Ascension team was responding to that mezzanine push. However, the Gorge Tunnel going down is not a huge loss as the Harvester is still sisted. They still have time to respond to this double pressure.
Aliens have had a lot of time to respond to this, not too much happening. 2 still sitting in elevator. They will get that res node there, but at a pretty big cost.
And the Lurks trying to
They
respond
can't take down this warehouse.
I think the Lurks are trying to respond to warehouse, however, it's very difficult to get into warehouse from the North Tunnel's entry as a Lurk. Especially when you've got 2 Marines up the back near the power node.
Mulk is blocking that vent entrance as well. Now going back to hub. They've got that RT now. Armor 2 is complete and shotguns are up now.
And Bonage has regorged. And Quactus will get that res node down in warehouse and move down to ore processing. This is now Ascension's time to kind of take down these Marines in ore processing. Ore processing a much friendlier place for Lurks to engage in.
So they've gotten a lot of that Marine res, but they are going to lose warehouse and ore.
So they have actually lost a fair amount of extractors. They've lost 2 and they're going to lose this 3rd one in ore processing. Intric taking out Keezus and Sups getting taken out there. And no double pressure on any other side of the map. So Quactus really not in a position to attack anything else either. Good job from Ascension to clear that in ore processing.
Taking that tunnel to ore now as well, so if they use it, they'll be able to easily reinforce to that position. So Quactus, they've been down to 3 RTs, and both teams have lost 3 RTs at this point, so not too much having lost from the Marine side. You obviously want to try to keep to that 1 minute per res node drop.
I think though, with Ascension having to drop their new Harvesters and going that T-Res Lurk, their upgrades are going to be really, really delayed, so that shift, that Celerity and Adrenaline, those spurs are going to be significantly delayed because of that T-Res Lurk, plus the need to having to drop
Those RTs again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
As you can see, Ascension floating about 40 res right now. No sign of those spurs being dropped. A lot of med packs going down in mezzanine. Keezus and Sups trying to work on that. MF, the fade has come out already at 7 minutes, 53 seconds.
And only Weapons 1 only just on the way now. So all that early game res for Marines was purely into med packs, so they didn't see them get obs or shotgun until up to 5-6 minute mark.
And Quactus really not doing anything in mezzanine right now. They're trying to delay, at least try and make a big push on mezzanine. However, there is a whip there and the gorge, as well as the lurk spiking down the hallway, so they aren't going to make much progress. What we haven't really seen is many skulks getting behind hitting the res. As I say that, however, Intric is on the repair room extractor.
He has been escorted by that lurk and fade down to repair room, so he should be able to get repair down at the very least, and hopefully we'll see MF come back to clear that side for him again.
Now Quact is trying to find a hole in the defense, and they do. They actually move through into North Tunnels, into Warehouse. The Fade and Skulk will respawn. Slayer out of the chair, does take down Nosku. Sups will get the kill on Slayer, however. Jack trying to push him out as the lurk with those spikes.
As soon as you kill that one Marine out of the pair, that reduces the impact they can have drastically. They're happy to leave him sitting in warehouse and just clear this 2 in mezzanine now, which they will do by the look of it. Excellent. And we do see Natalie cleaning up the left side, so Intric not getting that RT down, getting it well. Oh, built back up actually.
Okay, and they do have 2 spurs up now, and they have redropped Warehouse Harvester. Zup's hiding in the warehouse vent here between ore and warehouse. Not really doing much, but he's there. And that is something to respond to if he does come out. And however, Scouter is waiting for him. Bonage trying to get that extractor in elevator transfer. Gets down to 8%, almost gets it. MF moving through hub. Quactus now getting a phase gate.
We're going to see that phase gate hub. There we go.
So Keezus and Mulk trying to get that gate in hub. And here we go. Zups in warehouse. The harvester has just grown. And he will try and take that out solo as Ascension respond to this phase gate. So Ascension really haven't lost a high life form yet. But they...
So this
did the phase gate
Spurs
get
only
destroyed?
just going up. Phase gate is up now. Didn't actually see what happened to that first one.
And Subs takes out the warehouse harvester for the 2nd time solo. And now the whole team is reacting to it. I might be getting a little bit of rubber banding. I don't know about you.
I seem to be okay from my end. Split pressure all over the map. And that hub gate now is going to give them easy access to mezzanine to keep pressuring there as well, so they really have to do some work on that left side and hub and north tunnels. Intric getting taken down again on that left side. Really need some help over there, but the higher life forms really have to defend mezzanine at this point.
Oh, MF extremely low, almost running out of energy. Below 10% HP in mezzanine.
Do you see Intric has res to Onos now, and we don't see that much, which is going to help them with the Onos at this point. So it's interesting seeing they do go that armor 2 rush fairly quickly instead of the weapons. So Onos might be able to give them a bit of a boost here.
And here we go, the echoing of the whips into mezzanine, causing the Quactus to retreat. MF trying to work on these Marines, misses his swipes unfortunately. But 4 Marines in mezzanine. And Ascension really haven't advanced in tech that much. The Onos is almost up. We see Jacked on 62 res.
If I can hold that just a little bit longer, the Onos will be able to crush this. We could see a clear on these 4
Intric's and Onos as well. So we have Jacked and Intric with the possibility of going Onos. So I don't know if Jacked will sack his lurk.
So they're happy to sack mezzanine at this point. See Intric's coming down north tunnels. They're going to go straight onto Hubgate maybe.
Bonage has gorged up in warehouse too. So I mean, we could really see this is still... Quactus can still do something with this game. They are not in a bad position at all with weapons 2 on the way.
So it looks like they're happy just to take out the res with this Onos, but they've got to be careful that they don't just walk into the server room hive. They don't have the 2nd hive up yet.
Oh, 3 Quactus Marines moving into server room, focusing on the hive, 70%. Ascension don't have the res to drop the hive yet. In warehouse, 62%. And Scatter loses his lurk. Did he lose his lurk before? Yeah, maybe he did.
I didn't see his lurk, I know.
And the Onos is coming back. The hive is on 29%. They have dropped the warehouse hive, but it's still a while before it can be dropped. Oh, and they clear Quactus before the beacon can get them off.
Cleared it, and they have dropped warehouse as well. That looks more like a... I think they were still
will they go again?
saving for
Jack
that
loses
actually,
his
so-
lurk. Jack loses his lurk on 70 P-res.
It's okay though. He's got the res for it. Intric has to be careful here with 4 Marines chasing him into the hive. And MF doing a really good job cleaning up one from behind there.
MF just trying to pick them off from behind as Natalie, Keezus, and Nosku move into the hive.
MF
Jack
picks up another one.
Oh my
And
goodness,
he's got to be
MF.
very careful.
Whew, MF getting a bit
See, I don't know.
too close for
5%.
comfort there.
I think Intric He's going to be able to get much done in hub on his own there, unfortunately. And Zups again on the top side of the map, just being very annoying over and over. And not going to get much done with that gate. So I've seen Jack go the fade, so it doesn't usually play an Ono, so it's not a bad move at this point.
The double fade might play very well for Ascension right now. Especially in support of that Onos.
Got to see Scatter. They've actually got... If Scatter does go lurk again, they will have no skulks to buy this res. So easily keep 4 Marines just pressuring from hub into server over and over.
Trying to poke Mezzanine there, that group of Marines. However, he's going to move back into server room. The Marines try and move into server room. So these Marines are trying to kind of hover in between server room and Mezzanine. However, they looks like they're going to get cleared again. Natalie in server room will get cleared. Mulk and Nosku.
Look like they've been cleared. Jack has to be careful here. If they get on that gate now, there's 3 Marines though. Indrik has to be very careful here.
And no Umbra, but the Gorge is healing up. They do have...
And they've got their escape by the look of it.
This could be very, very bad for Quactus. They don't have any other phase gates on the map, and they don't have the elevator transfer extractor. They just have the 4 nodes.
We're going to see weapons 3 in the way now. It's 16 minutes, so they have definitely... That Onos has given them a bit of a push in this game.
Natalie and Nosku moving up into hub. We see Kesis has rebuilt the elevator transfer extractor, but Scatter, Jekt, and MF will pack down the extractor in repair room. Natalie and Nosku in hub, and a nice little Ascension pack here, clearing those Marines in hub, stopping the phase gate from going back up.
So at this point, Marines really have to try to get some map control back. They're going for that ET gate just to get something, and it looks like it is going to be cleared again though. And it seems like that Armor 2 rush early is really designed to sort of counter that early double fade play that you see by a lot of the European teams, but that only one fade and the lurk egg is sort of taking them off guard, I imagine.
It is interesting as well because they did see the early lurk on the first map as well, but and the Armor 2 was actually pretty good for that as well. And it looks like they're going for a phase gate here in North Tunnels. MF, or who was that? MF? It was Jekt. He can't really do anything against 4 Shotgun Marines. And they are building the phase gate here in North Tunnels.
So Marines happy to just stick with 4 together at all times at this point. They haven't really had anyone touch their res at all. They've been mostly sitting on higher life forms. It looks like Scatter is saving for that second Onos though.
This is when they need Scatter to, as a skulk, be on the nodes in observation and logistics. However, they do pack down that phase gate in North Tunnels. It looks like it could be
without cat
almost
packs or
GG
jet
for
packs on the
Quactus.
way.
No
map control.
No nothing. They have weapons 3, armor 2. They could try and take down this
They're going to
Onos.
keep sending 4 in the hub. Hope something happens, get some lifeform kills. That's all they can hope for at this point.
And it looks like Kesis went into server room trying to build the power to get maybe a phase gate, a sneaky phase gate in the hive, but gets scouted. Now 4 rifles in hub, working to try and get that hub phase gate back up.
MF getting a sneaky pick. Jack missing all his swipes.
So they will build this. They will build the power back up in hub.
Some sneaky whips, having fun in logistics.
And the Intrig Onos is coming back in. Scatter has not gone Onos yet. He's still on res biting duty. But they do have the whips on the res nodes as well. Nosku trying to stay alive here in hub, and they get cleared again. So Quactus, they do get the power up, however they can't get the phase gate up. And Kesis is in elevator transfer as well. Trying to kind of hide a little bit. Look at that sneaky spot.
Yeah. They're going to get some control back, but it's honestly not going to be too much help at this point.
They get a phase gate up in repair room, which is a good move in Quactus if you want to stay in the game, and they still have the upgrades. They can still take down these life forms, but Ascension are really packing together very, very nicely. They have the enzyme, they have the mucus, and they're basically sticking together with the Onos and the 2 Fades.
We haven't really seen any life forms, so IMF keeping his Fade alive this whole time.
And MF in repair room takes out Mulk. Nosku is here in repair room, gets taken out by Intric, the Onos as well. The repair gate will get
His gate
recycled.
is down again.
So
at this point, Marines are only building their second RTs, so it's looking fairly grim for them at this point.
Very, very grim for Quactus. The tunnel has been moved, and I really like this, man. The Bonage has just been moving his Gorge tunnel up, creeping it up. So first he had it mezzanine warehouse, then it's mezzanine and ore, then it's ET and
repair,
ore, and now it's repair and ET. Look at that. So they're just creeping down. They can just easily swap sides extremely fast, and kind of like coming down on a choke on Quactus. Now Zups.
Yes, it does definitely draws a line to show how much control the Marines have at this point. Scatter still has not gone Onos. He's sitting on 80 res right now.
I don't know
Not
what
sure what he's saving for.
I think he's still good as a skulk, but
Guess they need him at this point to bite the res, but they're only on
But they don't
2
really
res
have
RTs, so they don't really
res
need
at
it.
the
They just need
moment.
to win the
Oh,
game at this
and
point.
the Gorge tunnel goes down. But no doubt going to be rebuilt by Bonage. Oh, MF
Ooh,
goes
MF
down.
does get dropped.
However, he's on 66 res. I wouldn't be surprised if they had 3 Onos. To be honest, Jekt is still...
MF, checked,
if they go
Scatter,
for
Intrigue.
three-
Could all
three
technically
Onos?
Onos.
If they go 3 Onos and Chair
Get
Rush...
4, just get rid of that Fade. Doesn't need it. Check.
4 Onos and Chair Rush, and they will be... But it looks like Quactus still want to play this match, and they are getting the phase gate back up in elevator transfer. The power has gone back up as well, although it doesn't look like it with the infestation on the power node.
So they're finally pushing down into logistics, though they might be pushing for a finishing blow at this point, because it is all but over.
So Quactus trying to clean up elevator transfer a little bit, get the sys out. They've got the phase gate up. Logistics has gone down, the power node. Looks like we will see a big rush in here. Intric has to be very careful not to lose his... Oh no, it's extremely low! Whoa, and is that rubber band or is that
Bit of
just...
server lag there, yeah, I did get that as well.
And that might just have saved Intric. My goodness. Quactus almost got him.
Oh, and MF nearly losing his Fade. And so going to pinch these two with some phasing through. And Jack's got to be very careful there. Does just get out. And again, 4-pack of Marines in elevator.
Now, what I think might be happening, Quactus still have weapons 3, they still have shotguns, okay? So I think they're trying to get enough positioning and enough kind of breathing room to kind of go for a hive rush with shotguns. And, you know, a hive goes down extremely quickly when you've got 4 shotguns, 3 shotguns, you know, maybe even 5 shotguns, just focusing on the hive. So, maybe Quactus is still buying time for that, but at this point, I'm not sure. Intric extremely low. He does go down in ET. However, he's on 52 res, and they will get beaconed out for that. The phase gate going down in elevator
Phase gate
transfer.
will go down.
Two Quactus Marines phase through.
And
But,
Scatter does make the milestone 100 res, so congratulations to Scatter. I think he's won the game at this point.
Can we clap? No.
I think so.
Cue the applause. He's hit 100 res, so, and he still hasn't gone
Probably
anything.
a world first for a competitive game. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. And Entry can pretty much just go no straight away, so we should hopefully be seeing
We'd
double
expect
owners
to
coming out to
see
win the game.
Double or triple
Please.
owners. It has to happen, I think.
I feel like they're trolling us right now. There's not too much else to say at this point.
Yeah.
See Grind Gate in their own base. And the Bile will be the game. I hope. There you go.
And there we go. So the IP is going down. There we go.
There's the GG from
Quactus
Zups.
do call the GG. Well played from both teams. It was a pretty intense match, actually. All right. So round 3 goes to Ascension.